So hey guys, this is Roxim087. I'm just doing a brief unboxing video for you guys, even though I sort of unboxed this. I actually took this out because I just recently purchased this for a friend. I was shopping in Gun Street and he found out I was looking at stuff and then he wanted one and then I walked home with one. So yeah. And it's all comes packaged in a box like this. Like the packaging for all the Tokyo Marui guns is always super nice. Like they take the time to protect the hard case box. Like that's very nice of them. Like compared to what they did to the USP just has a cardboard wrapped around it. Same goes for the other Biohazard M9. But this one it just comes in a it looks very Gucci, to tell the truth. Just really cool experience. Anyways, so here's the pistol. Now, this pistol is not particularly, well, it's sort of special. Like when it comes to M9s for Tokyo Marui, they generally perform pretty good, generally speaking. Even though some of their parts are somewhat proprietary and there's not a lot of aftermarket support, their pistols tend to perform really well. Sorry, that's my cat in the background. So this is what it looks like. Their new 20th anniversary Biohazard Samurai Edge. I wonder if this is a special serial number. Not entirely sure. And that's the whole entire case. So I mean, it is really cool looking. There's the instruction manual right over there. Pistol is very well protected, so when you buy this, you don't have to worry about this being scratched. It comes with one magazine. If you decide to get more magazines, they're around 180 to 200 Hong Kong dollars per one, which is around, I don't know, 25 USD, not very expensive. The package will also come with a pin, a 20th anniversary Biohazard pin. Quite pretty looking. When people get this kind of stuff, it's mostly to collect them. And the reason why people collect them is it's just cool to have. You really have to be the type for this stuff. I really want to get one. I just haven't picked one up yet, just because I blew a lot of money recently buying a GHK AUG, and I'm also getting my AMD 65 pimped out by a Faceless. So I have to hold back. I have to try to hold back. By the way, this whole entire package is 1,750 Hong Kong dollars. So let me think. That's over 200 US dollars for this whole entire setup. I know it's very expensive. But again, this is more something for collectors, okay? Because you can clearly tell this is just for collectors, because it's very unusual for pistols to be packaged so nicely with a case with all this stuff. It's a collector item. That's the reason why it's so expensive. And finally, here is the M9. So this has been fired once in the shop. I need to make sure it's clear just to double check. It is clear. Just gonna drop the hammer. So this is the gun in all its glory. I mean, the color scheme is perfect. So considering that the whole entire gun is made out of plastic, other than the takedown lever, the trigger bar, that's the trigger bar. And the magazine release, the safety, which is ambidextrous, the iron sights, the slide release, these screws, other than these stuff, everything else is made out of plastic. So the whole entire grip panel, the whole entire lower frame, and the slide and the outer barrel is made out of plastic. And yet the gun feels very sturdy. It's actually very well built. Actually, most Tokyo Marui M9s are like this. But in this particular situation, you notice that their frame has a slightly metallic finish, and it looks like burnt bronze. It's actually very pretty looking. I think burnt bronze might be a little bit more darker, but nevertheless, it's still very good looking in my eyes. And the flat dark earth on the grip panel, as well as the slide in the outer barrel, it looks more like Magpul flat dark earth. That's exactly what it looks like in my eyes. And because this is plastic and made by Tokyo Marui, everything is as it should be. Everything is smooth looking, consistent looking. Like you can just tell just by looking at the pistol. I mean, it's really pretty looking. I'm just completely geeking out over this. So yeah, I mean, holy shit. I mean, looking at this is just really cool. Really, really cool. So those are the close-up of the logos. So this says US 9mm M9. This is Tokyo Marui over there. And then that's the police stars raccoon thing. There's another Tokyo Marui logo. That's another logo over there. And the serrations at the front, of course. Very nice. Like everything about it just I don't know how to explain to you guys. It just looks really cool to look at. Especially when you have it all in this setup. It's just really, really cool to look at. I can't exactly explain why. Now, unfortunately, guys, I can't shoot this pistol just because it belongs to someone else and I don't want to shoot it. I just bought it for him. But this pistol, generally speaking, if I recall correctly, they shoot like 290 FPS or 300 FPS when you use green gas. But just be wary, if you use green gas, you can damage the slide. The nozzles on the M9, in my experience, they don't tend to break. Normally, when I use green gas on a Tokyo Marui M9, in my experience, the slide breaks instead of anything else. So far, the nozzle on the M9 is actually okay. But that being said, I don't recommend you to use green gas on it just because it's still a Tokyo Marui. And in this special situation, for the Tokyo Marui M9, there's not much aftermarket support for some of the internals. So I don't recommend you to use green gas. But if you're getting the Samurai Edge, you're probably not buying it to use. You're probably buying it to collect. And so yeah, just be wary of that, right? Because some people like to buy the Nova kits for the M9s, and they just run green gas with a high flow valve. You will break the nozzle. Even though it will last for a decent amount of time, you're probably going to break it, and you're probably just gonna, regret using it. Just be wary of that. Really cool looking. Okay, so before I get more prints on it, I'm just gonna put it back in the case, and I need to prepare to send this to US, which is very difficult to do. Very cool pistol though, like really cool looking. Just look at that. When you have the whole entire case set up like this, it just looks really cool. Only a pistol lover would appreciate stuff like this, and only a collector would like stuff like this. So anyways, that was just a brief unboxing video. Sorry for the useless video. I don't know, I just thought this was worth showing because I thought it was really cool looking. Like this color scheme on the M9 reminds me of the Beretta M9A3, which is just super, super cool. Like, I can't wait until Tokyo Marui releases an M9A3, and I can't wait for a kit to come out for it, because I have no idea why no one's paying attention to the M9A3. It looks super, super cool. It looks very similar to this. That's actually the reason why I really want one. I know the lower frame is not the same as an Inox. I know it's not the same as the M9A3, but the color scheme is very similar, and I really like that. Like, for going with tan on an M9 is actually a lot cooler looking than I expected. It looked way cooler than I thought. Anyways, that's it for the video. Peace, guys. Happy shooting, and thanks for watching.